Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Collins, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Hurricanes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, more. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
What a great job by this defense. You get the 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Fletcher. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Just make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Mensah. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore with the play fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Makes him pass the marker. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another 1st down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
More play action. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on third down. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. On the move. Might have a chance. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Mensah. He's got it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. The Canes in the hurry-up. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Making side adjustments here. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Under fire. And that one's way too far for everybody.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
3rd and goal for the offense. On the option. He'll pitch it.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Here's Mensa to throw. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Quarterback making checks. Mensah. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
To the air on second down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dante Moore. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to find his man in the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throwing more. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Hooks. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day.
Snags it, and he's open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Throwing, Mensah. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Leaping grab for a big gain. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, and he did a really good job.
Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The postseason rolls on today with the Cure Bowl. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback making adjustments. The run inside. It's Pringle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Fletcher. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Here's Mensah to throw. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Running inside, it's Fletcher. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. Might be changing the route. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Canes are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Mensah. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Shows him the stiff arm. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll keep it on the ground. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and his 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down. Throwing, Mensah. The short hands, it's Pringle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's got him. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Oh, they're after him. Tight end finds a soft spot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Georgia using its final timeout here. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. He might want another play. Trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Georgia going up tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's a give to Frazier. This time they get him in the backfield and they take back what he got on the previous play. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hard running Another broken tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips fighting off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's got it again. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Here's Mensah to throw. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's not afraid to go deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Shakes off the defender. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half as we head to the studio for halftime. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. Crosses the 40. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They take the lead with the 6.
And that's a problem for the defense. On 4th down like that, you've got all those bodies close to the line of scrimmage. If one guy's out of a gap or one guy misses a tackle, it could be a home run, and that's exactly what happened.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
He turns that loose down the right side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Canes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Mensah. Caught near the sideline, it's Fletcher. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And the defenses have dominated this football game until now. Finally, the big explosive play comes, and it comes through the running back. Nice job blocking up front. He finally got a hole, Palmer, that he could run through, and he does the rest.
Yeah, the defense had been playing so well up to that point, but not everybody in their gap, not everybody taking the right angles, and he was able to take advantage of it. It's been a rare mental breakdown for this defense, and now next time they take the field, they got to lock back in, because obviously this game is still close.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Frazier again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, here's Frazier. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on fourth down from their own territory, holding the lead. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Mensah. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. Got enough for the first. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. With the catch, it's Lofton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left side. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give, running right, it's Frazier.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Bright lights, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Oregon Ducks. Restating State College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He told me that they are going to rely heavily on their passing attack. That has been a huge part of their scheme, partly because their running back is young and inexperienced. With a highly recruited quarterback, this is part of their scheme they think they can rely on heavily against this defense. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense in a bunch formation. Mensah. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Pringle. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah.
Makes the grab in their space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Mensah. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lofton. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Pringle. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Unloads quickly. He was draped all over him as soon as he caught the ball. Knocked him down behind the line, and they get the stop on 4th down.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
The give. Runs through a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Runs through the tackle. Got a little grass. Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Here's Mensah to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the left.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finding open areas. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Mensah. That's caught. It's Pringle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Can't get him to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So Miami signals for a timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? So now it's 2nd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers at 2nd and 13. Here's Moore to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Ducks want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the... There he goes! Delivers the stiff arm. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Charges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Mensah. Escapes the pressure going right. Gets rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He lost one down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be fourth down. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. He tries to take the top off. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Tripped up for the tackle. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Pocket breaking down. The throw. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get it. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosion.
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Ready, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Down, ready. Wide 80, wide 80. Hey, move. Level, level. Wide 80, go. Ready. Jack, check. 14, 24, go, go. Step, 20, go. Ready? 36, 92, ready, go! Here we go! Jack, check! Ready, go! Anything moves, we hit it! Down, ready! Ready, go! Greatest show on earth, baby! Ready, ready! Go, go! Down, go, go! Go, go! No, hey, where did he go? Ready? Where did he go? Here we go. Hey, go, go! Down, go! Ready, ready! Wide, ready, chip! Jack, check! 28, 29, bounce! 20, ready, go! Shut down! Another down! Ready! Jet! Q, Q! West! Hydro, hydro! Booster, booster! Ready, go! Ready! Check, check, check! Hey, check! Hey, move! Jack, check! 3692, lumberjack! Ready, go! Down, ready! 1880 mustache, go, go! Ready! Go, go! Here we go! Go, go! Go! 95, 180, go! Ready, ready! 180, go! Down! Let's go, go! Go! Way to be here, baby! Bring it! Down, ready! Shift! Hey, 8022 ISO! 8022 ISO! Jack, check! 1424 plus! Ready, go! Can't be denied, boy! Ready! Red, 28, 29, ready, go! Here we go, ready, go! Down, ready, go, go! Me, baby, turn it on! Ready, ready! 24, up, go, go! Down, ready, go, go! Jet! Freeze, freeze! Where did he go? Down, Jet, 95-96 bridge! 95-96 bridge! Hey, move! Where did he go? This is my mode, baby. 1852, soldier. Go, go! Here we go, ready! Black 14, Black 14! Down, ready! Blue 22, blue 20, go! Ready, ready! White 80, one, ready, go!
One play at a time.
Down, ready! Black 88, ready, go!
Do what we do.
Ready! Black 18, ready, go! Down, ready, go, go! Ready! White 53, go, go! Here we go, ready! Blue, go, go! Down, ready! Red 18, red 18! Ready, ready! Red 54, red, shift! Down, ready! White 29, white 29, white 80, go! Ready! Blue, white 80, go! Down, ready! Red 80, red, go, go! Ready! 2290 mountain, 2290 mountain, go!
I'ma show you, man.
Here we go! 8919 fireball! 8919, ready, go! Down, ready! Black 14, ready, go! Ready, ready! Blue 22, ready, go! Down, ready, go, go!
It's sad they pay me. I do.
Ready! White 80, white 80! Go, go! Down, ready! Black 88, Black 88, go, go! Ready! Black 18, Black 18! White 80, go! Here we go, ready! White 53, white 53! Check, check, check! 822, sweet, sweet! Jet, smug, smug! White 80, go! Down, ready! Blue 30, blue 30! Go, go! Ready, ready! Red 18, red 18! Go!
Get off the field.
Down, ready! Red 54, red 54! Hey, check it, fortune, slash, slash! Bubba, return, return! Ready! White 29, white 29! Ready, go! Jack, 28, 29 pounds. 28, 29 pounds. Check, 36, 92. Level up. Jab. Rock. Ready, go. Down, ready. Hey, check it. Go. Ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Go.
There it is.
Down, ready. Wide 80. Go.
Showtime, baby.
Ready. Black 88. Wide 80, go. Down, ready. Black 18. Wide 80, go. Ready. Wide 53. Jack. 18 Q. Go. Here we go. Ready. Go. Down, ready. Red 492. Whack. Booster. Ready, go. Ready. Not ready, go.
All you gotta do is that. All you got.
Down, ready. Jack. 1852, soldier. 1852, soldier. Sweep. Ready, go.
Oh, it don't matter.
Ready. 22, 90 miles. Go. Down, ready. Hey, 89, 90. Break. Slide. Go.
There we go, D.
Ready. Jack 80, 22, ISO. Go. Here we go. Ready. Check. Hey, check 14, 24. Why did he go? Down, ready. Jack. 20. Why did he go? Ready. 36, 90. Go. Down, ready. 18, go.
Shut down.
Ready. West, ready, go. Down, ready. 54. Up, ready, go. Ready. 95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Jack, 1852, sold. Ready, go. Here we go, ready. Check, 2290 mountain. 2290 mountain. Hey, check it. 8919, move, go.
Drop something else, baby. They ain't ready for us.
Down, ready. 822, squares, freeze, sweeps, right, go. Ready. 14, 24, go.
What you doing out there, boy?
Down, ready. 28, why did he go? Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Jack, check, 3692, lumberjack. Level up, hey, move. Q, Q. Where did he go?
Good job.
Now, ready. You need my step. Go, go.
I'm making my presence.
Ready. Flag, hydro, hydro. Go. Here we go, ready? Flag kick, hey, check it, check, 62, booster, move, blue, blue, ready, go! Down, ready, wide 53, ready, go!
teams trying to put the finishing touches on their season in the Independence Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Keep that Super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where... Didn't play. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field is Sayin. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Hits him with a stiff arm. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Here's Sayin to throw. Got a man. It's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Again, it's Sayin. He's got him still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell, he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. More to throw for it on 4th down. Going for it all. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, say it. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quick step and go. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The tackle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. It'll be 3rd and long. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, more. And how about this defense keeping
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Texas Longhorns. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very... He didn't bring that all the way to the house, just a bit more space, and he was gone. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Makes the read. It's a keeper. He's going to be stopped for a big loss. The defense flying around on the first play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They're going to the air in the first play. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
To the air, it's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. He's going to take off, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You'll love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking for a gap, it's Jackson. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He runs it into the end zone.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position, but they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone. That is an exclamation point during this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They'll give it to the back. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Defense not fooled by the wildcat look, just a short gain on the play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Chris, I know it's difficult for the defense because they've got to be prepared for so many threats from this offense, but clearly this wide receiver is going to be a focal point of the game plan, whether they're throwing it to him or here, handing it to him in the run game. They have to key on this player. I think the safeties really need to understand where he's at all times.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. To throw, it's Manning. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go for it range on fourth down.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Roberts. One more play before they head to the locker room. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, this is just a great throw on the fade and single coverage on the outside, but the biggest takeaway is the trust this quarterback has in his receiver. It's always a matchup over scheme in the red zone, and he loves his matchup, and he gets a touchdown because of it.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaking free. End zone ahead. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Runs through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Some pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running back with the football. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be second down and long. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Here he goes. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns! And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It Smothers. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage, and I know it's tough to bat it away when you're going to the big tight end, but watch him elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. All the way for a pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around offensively.